Greetings, my dear, I don't know, clients. I'm Ben Pearson, the Roaster Tracker. Today we're gonna try something a little bit different, and this may be the only time that we try this game, but we'll see. You guys may know I like simulation games of a large variety. One of the first games I actually streamed on here was a game called Fantasy Blacksmith, which is kind of fun. Practice making swords a little bit. I've done PC Builder Simulator. I've never actually streamed it, but I've had a lot of fun with that one for some crazy reason. One of these days, maybe I'll do that. We've also done some other ones. Trying to think of some of them off the top of my head, and absolutely failing because you should never do this. But today we're going to try something called Electrician Simulator, which just happened to come across my desk, and I don't know. It came across my radar at the same time that I had an interesting quote that I'll talk about here in a minute. So we're going to start a new game. We're going to not use the tutorial. Neutral is the blue wire. That's weird. Usually I find it to be a copper wire. So I've been having some renovation type stuff that has been being done recently. Okay. Yeah. Very explain everything, even though it's super simple. Okay, so we have some stuff that's in the back of our truck, including these VR goggles. We're just unloading this, I think just to kind of get you used to point and click, which is kind of silly. And then apparently not only is this a simulator, this is a simulator of a simulator. I think we'll go with the lightning logo. That looks nice. We're gonna call ourselves the Trackers, which might be the worst possible name to name an electrician company, but we're gonna do it because it amuses me. Okay. So we have a dual job that is just for basic certification. Okay. So we're trying to get our certification. We're going to begin our VR training. All right. So interesting that this is a VR thing. The reason why I decided to play this game is I've been having some home renovations done, and there was a issue with the electricity that something that had been there before had not been hooked up rightly at the box, but my electrician was absolutely convinced that there was no problem. And it turns out there was. So let's see, advanced view. We're gonna remove this light bulb, okay. So now it has an empty bulb slot. So I don't know what we're gonna do with a broken light bulb, but we're gonna take these tools. We're gonna come over here. Go back to the advanced view. We're gonna stick in a light bulb and it's gonna turn on. Woohoo! Okay, that's nice. So now that this is on, we're gonna turn off the fuse, and I don't know what these different circuits do, and they're broken. So we're trying to turn on all of these light switches. I've done this one before. So anyways, I managed to tell the electrician not only that there was a problem that he didn't believe was a problem, I managed to tell him exactly how to fix it, and he told me I should become an electrician. So I'm not going to do it in real life because I like my job, but we're going to do it simulated. Okay, so we'll pull this off, and hey, the switch was not connected at all. No wonder. So we have a lamp wire and electricity wire. Well, this is better labeled than most stuff. So we plug in the wire, we put the screw back on. Nice. So we can, whoops, let's put that back in because that's the wrong screw. This is way more complicated than most switches that I have ever worked with, but okay. Now it's all back together. We're just gonna, let's see. Oh, we got some screws that I must have clicked the wrong one. That's fine. So we put this back in, we screw the plate back in. Cool. So then we're also gonna fix this one at the same time. Normally I would like to go test this before we do something, but I've already done this one, like I said, and this is simulated. It's a little bit harder to get yourself in trouble. So the power cord is connected to the top side, which is wrong. So the first thing we got to do is pull this cord, and we're going to move it to the bottom. Okay. Screw that back in. Then we have two different switches. We're going to wire one in here. Let's get that screw in, and then we're going to screw this out. And we're going to put this in, screw that in, put the light switch back in. Normally I would test this before. It's part of why I'm not really an electrician. I know how to diagnose problems, but I don't know how to fix them. So if we flip this now, and we flip this switch, the light turns on, good. And then these guys come on, and just out of curiosity, yeah, each one has their own separate thing, which makes sense because it's a single wire. Okay. So we complete all tasks. We're going to exit, go back to the office, and done. We have just successfully failed to electrocute ourselves. I'm going to change this name. Just changing the title real quick. So now we are certified, so we can do real missions. All right. We leveled up. Cool. That was another hard space shipbreaker. So we got darkness in the bathroom. We're going to accept. We've accepted the first job. So suggested items, we need a screwdriver, which looks like we have one, and we need some light bulbs. Oh, we don't own one. And it looks like, oh, it says we need one of each. So we're going to add these to the cart. Cool. All right. Well, let's check the other job. Workbench mission. Okay. So it doesn't have a suggested item. I found the old console. It doesn't work. I don't have any money, so I can't give you anything, but please help. I want to play some games. All right. So we have a controller that we can't do anything. And then we have this guy. Do we hit the play? How do you start this? So that's the workbench item. Oh, we need to buy the items. Okay, so it's barely going to pay for it, but it'll give us some experience. Oh, he will give us a little bit of money. So, all right. We want to start the job, okay. So we have a job started, I guess. Let's see here. check the lamp. Is it this guy? So that guy has a light. Okay. So these guys are both on, good. So we know these guys work. So let's try this chandelier. We see hold to enter interactive mode. So we're gonna try advanced view. Oh, we need a screwdriver for this? Wait, we have a screwdriver. Do I need to get on top of something? Oh. Maybe that's not what we're supposed to fix. Okay. I mean... Huh. We've got the news, we've got the fuse box. But what? So one of these switches is not working. Right, so this guy is clearly not on, right? I'm not going crazy, right? So let's flip off all of these guys. We're gonna take this off. Why? Oh, we have to check the stuff before we can... okay. So, what do we... It's one of the problems with this game is it's very... Like, it's super handholdy in some parts. Hold to enter interactive mode, which we did. All of those bulbs are on. Maybe I should have read the... We can take the TV apart, apparently. Interesting. Let's see. Single switch. Door closed, door closed. Fortunately, this is not really bright enough to really tell if it's working right, but okay. So these guys both work very clearly. All right. We've got a candle. Oh, okay. So this guy doesn't work. So we replaced the light bulb. So that didn't work. So now that we've changed the light bulb, we're going to kill the power. We're going to take this eye off. Oops, we need a screwdriver, which we have 2 of, very conveniently. Hey, the wires are not connected. All right. It's very nice that the power is on one end. A lot easier than real jobs. Power tends to also come from the top. Okay. So we need to go back and flip this. Cool. So we're gonna go back to the office. Sweet. We totally did not install a tracker while we're gone. Want to turn on the light in my bathroom mirror. No spring chicken. Cool. So we gain a bunch of experience for individual tasks, which is kind of silly. It took us a long time, but all right. We're still learning how to do this. So where's this Xbox controller? So we have a workbench here. Oh, it's not an Xbox controller. Let's see. Okay. First time at the workbench. Let's see how this goes. Ooh. So we have a bunch of stuff. We have to buy another screwdriver, which is very curious. Oh. So we have one that's stuck. So we need to buy some of this stuff, whatever this is. WD-40, I guess. Okay. So we got this circuit. All right, let's see here. I don't see anything obviously wrong. How did we put that wire back on? Maybe that wire was the problem? Oh, we take everything apart, apparently. Which is interesting. Nope, we're going to inspect. Okay. So change mode using tab. Assembly. Okay, so we're gonna put this. So we don't know what's good and what's bad. No. Huh. Okay, I see how this works. Well, we still have the controller there. We're gonna have to figure out what's bad on there, but we don't have the cache, I don't think. Battery is dead. So if it's just the battery, then we go here. So we're gonna go into disassembly mode and take this off. The battery is unknown, so we're going to replace it with a known good one. Then we're going to go to assembly mode. Oh, we need the screws back in. Yeah. Test device. Good. Send it. So we gained some experience. Send it back. Cool. I'm glad that worked. So let's take a look at this job. It's a VR task. Okay. With sockets and then repair. We got a sensor in his bathroom. Carbon monoxide detector, can you please fix it? So we're gonna accept it. I guess it's a workbench item. We got our VR, so we're gonna begin some VR training. Ooh. Oh. Electric current can be lethal, yes. Always turn off the power. Interact with sockets and repair. Let's see here. We have a single outlet. Okay. Don't know what country these outlets are from, but they're not the US. So we got a voltage tester. Very handy device. I am pressing to interact. Okay, so we can plug this in here. You have to hold it an unusually large amount of time. Oh, you just tap it. Ah, okay. So you gotta press the tip, plug it in here. Let's plug the TV in right here. So the lamp is turned on. Is the fan turned on? Cool. So we already turned on the fan. So we'll leave the fan on, I guess. Presumably though, these other circuits don't work. So let's try this. Let's plug this in here. You have to just tap it. Okay, those two don't work. So go to our circuit breaker. We're gonna flip everything off. All right, so let's, actually, rather than flip everything off, we're gonna leave the fan on. Okay, so presumably this is off now. So we're going to open this up. So these have phase neutral grounding. Okay. So let's see here. The neutral is, oh, blue, that's fine. The red is electricity and the grounding protective. So how is this supposed to be wired up? presumably the neutral wire must be supposed to be this one. So they switched the two wires, which is very, very naughty of them. Trying to read this. Check the voltage. Okay, so we're gonna have to turn on the voltage. Okay. So let's try the voltage here. Unscrew the bolt, which we're not going to do that with a live circuit. So let's turn off the circuit again. So we're going to unscrew this. We have a screwdriver. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's see. So turn this back on. And this is a little bit dangerous, but this is an acceptable level of dangerous. Apparently the voltage tester needs to be plugged into two different things. So let's turn this off. Okay. This is not really how voltage testers work, but that's just, I mean, they do need to be connected to two different. First shock. Okay, well. Presumably the neutral's the middle one. Nope, these are the wrong way. Okay. So the neutral will be on one end. No. How do you check to see that the wires are connected correctly? This is silly. Wait a sec. Hang on. The ground is usually the middle. So that'll be the ground. Then the neutral is going to be one end, and the positive is going to be the other end. Okay. I guess we'll finish putting this back together. Let's see if the TV turns on. Nope. Do we have to... Yeah. Okay. This is kind of frustrating. So it says check the wires are all corrected, but how on earth are you supposed to do that? So those are definitely the plugs. Okay, this is fine. So let's go check the voltage. Now that this is a live circuit, I think it's actually supposed to be the other way. I think the hot circuit is usually on the other side. Although, you know, this is a different type of plug than I'm used to plugging in. All right. So we're gonna put the red wire in this side. Blue wire in this side. And I see that there are no weird colors. And it says we fixed it right, so that's good. Okay. So then if we go plug in the TV, it won't work yet, but it will in a sec. Hey, it works. Turn the TV off. Be good, conscientious citizens. Okay. Let's see what kind of a mess they made with this double outlet. Okay, so presumably it's the same thing. When it's like this, the hot wire should be the one on the left. So the ground wire is going to be in the middle. The hot wire will be this one, and the neutral wire will be this one, which it seems to like. Okay, let's plug you in. Okay, that was a bit of a mess, but something. Progress, woohoo. We only got shocked once, but it was in VR, so this is fine. Okay. So the sensor we accepted, it should be here. We have the bathroom light, which is not going to give very much. It sounds like he wants a UV light bulb. We don't need a new screwdriver. Lights up, so fixing a socket, we don't need any parts. Fine, we'll accept this quest. Okay, you can only accept one at a time. This one needs just a screwdriver. We'll check the socket first, because that sounds like fun. So check the socket next to the TV stand. This is the TV stand. Presumably it does not work. Yep, alright. Do we need to try to turn on the lamp? Okay, so where's the electrical box? Check the double outlet in the bedroom, which is this one. Also does not work. Okay. So let's see here. That's closed because presumably you don't need it. Okay. So we're just gonna kill all of the electricity. Wait. Hang on. How about this guy? Okay. So that was interesting. We're gonna flip off the master. So somebody had done something tricksy. Drop it. Okay. So let's take you off. You need a screwdriver, really? So that's the weird thing with this, is it flips around. Okay, this isn't connected at all. So this one goes in the middle. And then the hot wire is gonna go in this one. And the neutral wire goes in the right one. So with current, you have one hot wire that is really the wire that has the electricity. Although some does go through the same amount goes through the neutral wire. The neutral wire is always 0 volts. So let's go check this out before we go too far. Hey! Okay, so we got a double outlet in here, which is this one. Switch to screwdriver. Take off some screws. And once again, not wired up. Man, these guys are really... Who has a circuit and doesn't even wire it up? Like, wiring it up wrong, I kind of get. But wiring it up, not wiring it up at all, you know that's wrong. Why would you do that? And you put it on? But, you know, it makes it easier for tutorial purposes, I guess, and this is still kind of that phase. So let's plug this in here. Oh, whoopsie daisies. We're not planning on taking that off. So we need to check to see if this outlet works now. Completed all tasks. We just go to the door and we're done. Yep. Nice. The socket's okay, good. Hey, we did that one a little bit faster, and we got some more cash. Nice, nice, nice. The sensor in the bathroom we're gonna have to check. Let's light up the watching stand. Just says a screwdriver, which we apparently have 2 of. Okay. Start the job. Fuse, neutral, and grounding. Light up the washing stand. This must be a British game. Okay. So let's go kill the power to the entire house because that's how we roll. It's much safer that way. It is missing 1 wire and see, this is more of what I would expect. Somebody came in here, they did a really crummy job. All right, so we know the hot wire goes here. The grounding wire goes here, and the neutral wire goes there. So let's screw it back in. Plug it in. Plug this guy in. We plunk. Oh, find a UV bulb. Ooh. So it didn't say we were supposed to buy a UV bulb, did it? Guess I should have paid attention to that. Just supposed to go snooping and finding a light bulb somewhere here? Is that what we're supposed to do? Important. Didn't see anything there. How about in here? This is kind of freaky. Wait, what is... Okay. Guess that's just some neatly organized clothes. It looks like school supplies or something. Interesting. It does say specifically to find the bulb. Very odd that they would not just give it to us. The toilet works. Okay. Normal lights. I wish it would let me read the description. But apparently it does not. It's a bar of soap. Wow. Okay, well... I mean... Go back to the office? Sure. I guess we're just gonna buy a UV bolt. Oh, so we got some stuff, a little bit of cash, but not all of it. Okay, so let's see. We've got a rust remover, which we got. Is it just the batteries, though? What was wrong with the smoke detector? What did it say? Doesn't detect COT. Good batteries aren't working, so it's not the batteries. So I get some rust remover. Okay. I like how it puts all the screws right here. That makes life kind of handy. So the sensor is in now. We're gonna replace the sensor. We may as well finish the speakers, unknown. Okay. Let's just try assembling it back up. See how this works. Okay. Test device. Still broken. Okay. So we go back to disassembly. And this time we're going to replace the speaker. $27. Ugh. Hope that was the part that was broken. You have to put the screws back in to test this? Okay, fine. Still broken. Let's try the batteries, I guess. So the other thing that seemed likely to be a problem. Switching between modes is kind of annoying. Hey! Still broken. Okay. But we heard something. That's a good sign. Actually, I don't think we're going to take that off. We replaced this guy, right? No, I guess we are going to take the battery thing off. That's the sensor. It's this guy that we still need to replace. Oops, this won't come off. Screen board, yeah, we knew that that was broken. Okay. Truth is most of the difficulty with this kind of thing is testing or how to get it to work, how to know if it works. But taking stuff off is usually the easy part. Screw, 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 screw. Okay. Cool. So wait, we need to ship it back. So you ship it back here. Send item. Did not give me nearly enough money. But that's probably because we replaced some stuff we didn't need to. That's fine. So we're gonna go to the shop and we're gonna get a light bulb. Do we not have UV lights? Very interesting. So, okay, hang on then. Let's go back to this. I have a special bulb fitted. So we are supposed to snoop. Fix the controller, sort of. Okay. So I guess we're gonna go drive back and find this light bulb. That is kind of annoying. Oh, we're having to do it all over again. Don't see. Diary? You kidding me? Okay, that's weird. What about here? There's the UV bulb. Ah, okay. How do you take it? Oh, you just tap it. Nope, we're going to, first of all, turn off the power here. We're going to refix this. Maybe the name trackers is more appropriate than I had realized. If we're having to snoop around and look for stuff. Okay, so we put the grounded wire in the middle. We put the neutral wire on this side because this thing flips around inexplicably. And then we put this back together. Okay. So plug it in. Turn on the breaker box. Cool. Now we got to take out this bulb. We're putting in a UV bulb. We've completed all the tasks. You know what? Let's go close all the stuff that we, you know, make it look like we weren't snooping quite so badly, even though they literally asked us to snoop. There we go. That feels a little bit more professional. Cool. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Even got a little cash for it. Okay. So we have a new thing. Let's check this controller thing again. So what's wrong with the controller? Drifting knobs. So the knobs are broken. Fingers aren't sticking to knobs. Controller doesn't vibrate. All right. So we got super rusted screws. So let's see. The vibration's not happening. Let's take these clips out. Holy cow, everything in here is rusted. That one looks like it's rusted. It's just in bad shape, but not quite at the rusted level. Okay. It's kind of funny you take the wires off on both ends. I don't think that's super common. So the vibration motors, we're going to replace both of these because they said those were wrong. And then there's something weird with the keys, he said. Is there more screws? Oh, we take these buttons off, okay. Optional buttons are good. Those are good. Controller drift. Okay. So let's just put it back together. I think we've got most of the stuff. Well, it says everything is good, so let's put it all back in. What am I missing? I must be missing a screw or something, a wire. Yeah, this guy. And then that one too. And that one. What else? Is there another screw or... Oh, you have to put it in both ends. Aha, there we go. So then we got to screw this guy on, screw that there, test the device. Hopefully it all works. Nope. So switch back to disassembly. Should be quicker this time. I love how that one bolt is just not quite rusted enough. There we go. So is everything still good? Yes. Unknown about that, so we'll replace this. That's expensive. Eesh. It's probably going to eat whatever profit we would be making from this. Put the option plate, screw, 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 then put these guys on here. And missing that one and this one. And the last few screws. Okay. Looking good. Screw you, controller. Send the item. Cool. So we got a bunch of experience and a little bit of cash, but not really enough to make it worthwhile. And then hair dryer, hair fryer. The fan's not turning on, the smoke everywhere, it's cold. We like to have us fix stuff, but let's take our next certification for wires. Now we'll get into some of the real electrician stuff. I'm really curious to see how this works. Time for something amazeballs. Time to connect separate elements of the installation with wires. You know, let's switch a lamp or two different lamps. Select cable placement from the radial menu and try to connect one of the fuses to the light switches next to you. Huh. Okay. So we got some cable. Got a screwdriver. So let's turn off the whole circuit. There's a lot of circuits here. Let's just try. We can name it or add it to our inventory. So let's see here, fix the switches. So these switches are not connected at all. So if I imagine if we go remove, no cable connected, okay. So there's no cables in here at all. All right, let's try. Let's see what happens when we connect one of these. So let's see here. We got the cable. Do I connect it to this? No, not like that. We do have these guys, so let's see. Can we unscrew this? No, we don't seem to be able to take the breakers out. Okay. How do we do this? I know it gave us instructions and we totally failed to do this. Tip, no cables connected. Do I need to take this off? Okay, let's try this. Key bindings. Place cables at right angle, R. Oh, enable cable laying system. Aha. Okay, so we're going to put a cable. Let's try just down a bit. Okay, let's see. Control Z. Let's try just connect this one that's down below. We're gonna hit right angles because I like right angles. We're gonna hit way below because I think that will work better. Inlet. Okay, so then we're going to connect from here, down, 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 and hit the inlet. Then we're going to connect here. So we're going to put all of these guys on one circuit. Don't know how wise this is. Cool. So we're going to just come up and connect it there. Cool. We're gonna wire this like so. And then I think this will set it up so all of the light switches work correctly. They're all gonna work on one switch. So, check to see if all the wires are corrected. They're not any gonna be corrected. So we're going to put the electricity wire here. Now in reality, because we had them daisy chain like this, you'd actually have to connect the live wires together, and you have to connect the neutral wires. The neutral wires still do exist in light switches, although they're not usually connected to the light switch itself. Unless you have fancy smart lights. And so then we're going to check this. Whoops. I don't want to be in cable. Does this work? Okay, let's disconnect this. Let's hit the cable mode again. I need to get down just a little scooch. But I think this should be wired. Oh, I see. We didn't. Okay. Let's turn this back on. Yeah, the fuse is on. All right, so what's wrong with this? Okay, let's turn the light off. And we're going to wire up a second one just to see if we can figure out what the deal is. Lamp goes in there, the electricity comes in here, clip, clip. Okay, let's see. Do we have a light bulb? We must. Doesn't say we tripped anything, so why doesn't this work? All right. All the switches are connected to the main power supply now? Wait a second. Oh, when they're red, they're energized. Okay, that's interesting. It also means that I was inadvertently playing with live electricity. Okay, that would explain the issue. I'm not sure how we managed to not get electrocuted, but all right. I will take it. Plug and unscrew this, plug that one in. Blah, blah. Cool. And then the last one, we come over here. Click, screw, screw, click. Let's see, unscrew that, plug and plug. So we should be able to just flip on this guy. And wait, flip on that. There we go. Now let's just turn on the last one and everything is all connected. Sweet. We can now do wires. Whoop whoop. Trackers, working with cables. Lots of experience, no monies. This is fine. We actually do have some money. So we did accept this. Change the red light bulb to white. Suggested items. We do not own any. Oh, we do have some cable. Huh. Sure, we'll add this to the cart. Cable is apparently on sale right now. So let's get a bunch of cable. Because I have a feeling we're going to need a lot of it. Can we, like, control click? No. If we hold it, it will slowly get quicker. Let's get like 150 cable. That should be enough for a while. Cool, buy it all. Beautiful. Now let's go check the bench. We have a hair fryer. Doesn't work, not surprising. It's always a good idea to check. Okay, that should get everything unscrewed. The motor is... The fan's good, but the motor presumably is not. Never actually taken one of these apart. We're going to replace this. Yep, we're going to buy that. And then there's probably some other problems too. The battery probably needs to be replaced. Let's just try these guys. And let's see if it works from here. Nope, still broken. All right. Disassembly. I see why they did that, but it is kind of annoying. So we got some rusted stuff here we'll take off. Circuit board we don't know either. We'll replace this, I guess. Let's try this. I don't know why we bothered to take out the motor, because we weren't going to do anything with it, but well. Clip, 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 and clip. Hey, that sounds good. Still broken, huh? Alright. At least it turned on, so we know that that was broken. We should get a part tester, I think. What's this? Heater frame. Ah. Can we test you? So what's the tip say? Looking to see anything that looks off. Let's try this $20 thing, see what this is. Apparently it doesn't do it. Oh, it is broken. Okay. So apparently if we inspect the part, then we can find this stuff out. I think everything else we've essentially done, so let's go ahead and put this back in. Put on the grill in the front. We must be missing a clip right there. And then here, are we missing the battery? No. What are we missing here? Apparently this is still a fairly high state of disassembly. Okay, let's try plug those out, back in. The screws we have are all for the back. I don't know what else we're missing. We must be missing some little screw or something. Okay, let's try putting this back. I suspect this is a bug. But I think we can probably trick this into working if we... Okay, it's probably the grill. So let's see. Go back into assembly mode. Put the grill on. Then the heater. Then these guys. Then the screws. Put this in. Okay, so let's then take this apart. And then go back into assembly mode. What is not assembled? Just gotta be some little wire or something. Huh. I don't know. So we can zoom in, we can rotate, we can change mode, but we can't figure this out. So, all right, let's try this. We'll disassemble it 100%, which is going to be really annoying. But something's got to give. Okay, completely disassembled, so let's go. Okay, screw, screw, put the fan on. Good. The circuit board. So that'll power it. That's what I was missing. No, this is exactly where we were before. I think this is a bug. No, they were not. Okay, so that was fine. That was legit. 78% is exactly where we were before. So there's something that is just screwy. Oh, we have little tweezers. Ah, that's nice. But totally not what we need. Okay. I kind of knew the battery wasn't connected. Why did... whatever. Cool. Oh wait, we need to ship it. I think we understand how to work those ones better. Headphones got crushed by a car. Okay. Let's see here. So I need to unjam that. Okay. So we don't know if the speakers are working. Let's inspect them. Broken. That one's good. Okay. So let's take out the battery. We need a soldering iron, which is probably this guy. This battery presumably is good. Inspect this, looks good. Oh, looks like we got a screw here. We got a rusty. And then we'll inspect you. You look good. So it is all looking good. We're just gonna assemble it back up. We'll have to solder everything. We'll get to that, but let's get the soldering done first. While the soldering iron's hot. Cool. Let's get some screws in. Is there really no screws in there? Guess not. Cool. Sounds okay to me. Good. Send the item back. Cool. Hey, I think we figured out how to do those. Sweet. So we have the garage. We need a white bulb. Let's go take our little trusty pickup to go fix it. Okay. Probably should have turned on one of the other lights just to not be quite so spooky. Obstacle. Okay, cool. So the radio is not working. Check to see if it's wired correctly. So we have a little... How would we know? What we should do in an ideal world is test this. Let's check the wires. So how do we do that? Okay, so there is actually no cable that goes to this. Huh. Let's verify this. Yep, there is no cable at all. Whoa. All right. So, can we open this door? Door closed. That's probably the door for going back to the office. And I don't think we can open the garage door. So, all right. I think we can probably still work on this circuit. We're gonna go up. Let's go through the ceiling. Can we go through the floor? Oh, that's only silly me. Oh, okay. Cool. So this is turned off, but it did wire this through correctly. Good. So the protective wire goes, well, we need to unscrew this first. Protective wire goes here. The neutral wire will go on this side. Electricity wire goes here. Screw everything in. That looks good. So then we go flip this. Hey! Nice music. Just gonna stop just in case there's a copyright grab. Sorry about the noise. All right, I think we're gonna do one. Well, let's do one of each type. We'll do one more fix up mission and we'll do. We fix this. Cool. So we're gonna do one more of each type of mission. We're gonna do. They're all shining so brightly. The stop quarter lights have light bulbs. I can't remove them. They're burned. Get rid of all the lights. Okay. So we're gonna do one of each. Let's do the bench first. So we're going to remove you. So let's see, seized bolts. Okay, no longer seized. Is there some other doohickey? You have a knob. Okay, now the uppercase comes off. Oh, how interesting. This one's seized. So we got to unsolder this. That one's seized, so let's get that a little bit of deruster. We need to solder these. So let's look at this, and we still don't know if this works or not. Interesting. So we know that there's a few parts that are broken. Interesting. So now we don't have to replace the whole thing. We can just unsolder this guy. This kind of stuff is a real pain to do in real life. Yep. We definitely want to buy that part. Cool, and then this guy we're also going to remove. Replace with a new one, $3. Awesome. Is there anything else that we did not test? Okay, we didn't test everything. Good, good. Unknown. Good. Good. I think everything on here shows up as good. So therefore it should be completely good. Okay. I mean, I suppose something could be off with the heater element. Let's inspect this. That's good. Not really surprising. It's hard for the just case to go bad. What else is in here? Can we take apart anything else? Okay, we got some more stuff. This must be the heater element. So this is probably what connects the electricity to them. So we got 4 heating elements and then the inner case. So inspect them all one at a time. That looks good. Good. Broken, so broken we replace. Good. Broken, replace. And then the circuit board. Everything says it's good. So now we go into assembly mode. We put everything back that we have known, tested, or inspected good. Boy, this tester here saved a lot of money. And that's actually what helped me with my electrical problem that I was talking about at the beginning of the screen, real life one. I used one of those meters to test to find something was wrong. And it worked well. Let's see here. There's some screws in some funny places. I don't think we want to do the soldering yet. There we go. It's the side of this thing. I knew there was some screws somewhere. If I can reach the right angle. These 3D games are sometimes weird like this. Okay. Looks good. Now what's next? Put the printed circuit board. And then I think it's time to go crazy with the soldering iron. We got some knobs and then a few more screws. Oops, screws, not solders. Last one, and we can test it. Hopefully this works. Good, we send it back. Sweet. A lot of money, a lot of work, but not bad. Okay. So we have the job. Let's take a look and see what we need for the jobs. Suggested items is just a screwdriver. Okay. I'm a sucker for those ones. We'll do one more of those too. We'll see how long I keep saying one more. That's the famous thing, right? Just one more turn. Let's turn off the cable detector. So, remove light bulbs in the corridors. Break the switches in all the rooms. So you want me to remove all of the light bulbs in the corridors and to have none of the rooms. I mean, okay. It's a very curious request. Corridors. I mean, this looks like a corridor to me. Doesn't it look like a corridor to you? Huh. One, two, three, four. This I would also call a corridor. Okay, let's start with the second one. Of course it's freaking nighttime, but... So we're gonna break all of the light switches for some unknown reason. We're in the garage. Okay. Just looking for the panel. Can't go through that door or that one. So we have this one, we want to break the lights. Apparently this isn't where it wants us to break things. Because we should be able to do this a little bit better. Huh. We can't go in those two doors, so where is the panel? Not in there. Doesn't look like it's in the garage. Did I miss it? Is it hiding behind stuff? Not in here. Okay. This obviously works. We have Certificate of Excellence. Ah, here's an alarm system. It's a coffin. This is a vampire. Oh, that's awesome. That's why he doesn't like the lights. Another vampire. Okay. Huh. But we can't do much without the panel. So where is the freaking panel? You guys seeing this? Am I just that blind? Not in the kitchen. Don't see anything that looks like one in the living room. Well, okay. Hang on. We can do this. We can enable the cable detector. And we can see where all of the electricity is coming from. Which looks like it is behind the door. So, remove the bulbs in the corridors, break switches in all rooms. All right. I think I want to save the garage for last. Let's see, what room did that turn off? So we still have lights in here. Okay. Don't know. Let's turn off actually everything except for the garage. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, there's still some ambient light, but we want to break the light switches here. All we're going to do is disconnect the load. Did I get the wrong bolt? Okay. Easy enough. So that's one. So we're going to take these guys out. For here, let's just take the power one out because that'll kill both of these with one go. Trying to make this as easy as we can for the next guy, who may be me, to fix this. Okay, 3 here. Unscrew you. funny that the things that they will let you get away with are the light switches. And then presumably the garage is the last one. So let's turn on the power everywhere else. And then we're going to turn off the garage. I guess the garage power is okay. So maybe it's this power, the switch that it wants off? No. Oh, it's set off in all the rooms. Oh, what about this guy? Okay, so let's kill these guys. Because there's this guy too. Apparently there's two light switches in the same room, which is interesting. I mean, technically there's two in the room that I'm in, but that's because one of them controls the closet. Okay. So all of that is done. Now it wants us to take out these light bulbs. How? Oh, there's a flashlight. That's cool. I don't see how we're supposed to do this. Let's try just flip off the switch. Can we control it like that? No. So why aren't you letting me take these light bulbs? Usually it does that when it's not the light bulbs it wants me to remove. But it says remove them from the corridor. That's some seriously bright lights. Okay. They're not wired correctly intentionally. I still love that we're removing all the lights from the vampire. Turn off cable connector. I mean, remove the bulbs in the corridor. It says literally the bulbs. So I can make the light switches so they don't work. But I don't think that's what it wants. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I come down here, there's 6, 7. There's 7 lights that I would say are corridor lights. Surely it's not counting the garage. What about these? I guess I could argue those are 8, 9. So this must be the light bulbs it wants me to remove, but why won't it let me remove them? Let's just try something. No. So what is the issue? Why won't it let me do this? They have nothing in their drawers at all. That's not freaky at all. I don't know. I'm tired of messing around with this. We'll just go back to the office. It's still a new game, and no doubt it's a little bit buggy. Quarters lights, I can't remove them. I can't remove them either. Okay, let's fix this mixer. First of all, what bolts are seized? Almost, but not quite all of them. I love how well organized he is, that he's got a little thing to stick everything on. Okay, everything looks good so far. Take this out. So it looks like we got some, oh, rusting. What's that, solder? Oh, there is some rusted bolts there, screws. A little bit weird angle to get to, but that's okay. Okay, let's inspect you. Not surprisingly, it's gonna want us to inspect everything. Need the multimeter, so let's check this out. Buttons. Okay, those are broken, so we're going to remove you. Unsolder. Buy the part. And then that's all there is on this board. Apparently there's limited lifetime with these. Interesting. Let's keep going. Yeah, it makes sense. Solder is somewhat limited. Unsoldered those. Did we not? Yeah. Oh, we did not unsolder those, but let's get that unsoldered. Okay. So let's inspect all of these. Looks good. Inspect the gearbox, looks good. Inspect the engine, and it is broken. Okay, so we'll replace you. That's not that expensive a part. And then let's just assemble everything back together. Let's get everything but the solder first. I think that's everything that's not solder, so let's solder these guys back on. Oh, there's a screwdriver in there. Yeah. Forgot about that one. This doesn't seem like it would work. Seems like there's a wire missing there. There we go. Screw everything back in. We got to put the beaters back on, and then we can test it. And of course it's going to work because everything we tested. Send it back, and not bad. Just a few bucks in broken parts. They're family heirlooms from my home. Ignore the strange decor, they're family heirlooms from Romania. Nice. Okay. I think we're done with this game. Next time we'll try something different. I think we're going to try Terra Invicta. I think I'll be ready by then. Thank you guys much for joining me. Let me know what questions or comments you guys have. And thanks for everything, guys. Take care. Keep on tracking.